On the air everywhere, this is New England Broadcasting.
Welcome to the Ron Van Dam Show. Hold on tight. Things can get a bit weird, if you like that sort of thing.
Come Monday, it'll be alright.
Monday morning, you sure look fine. Rainy days, Mondays always get me down.
Whatever.
Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays.
It's just another manic Monday.
Monday, so good to me.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. It's the Ron Van Dam Show.
Victoria, 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 Victoria.
Yeah, it's Monday. That means Tori LaGarde joins us. She's an actress and a humorist,
And what else?
a cab driver.
An oracle.
That's right.
Oh, the oracle doesn't forget either.
She's an orifice.
You remember, Ron, last week.
That's right. Well, I remember last week. No, I don't
You don't remember
last
yesterday,
week.
but I
Come
know.
on,
I don't remember.
last week.
You don't remember this morning.
No. Did we do this last week?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
you're
I
right,
told
yeah.
you that the Patriots won the Super Bowl
Yeah.
before it was even played.
Right.
You're a little doubting Thomas there.
Yes, good 50-50 shot there, Tori.
I call every game, though.
Yeah,
Oh, stop
okay,
this. But
fine.
okay, I'll give you that. That's,
Yeah.
you're right. It could have been.
And
But-
what a lousy game it was.
Well, it was low scoring.
Well, it's more than low scoring. It was awful.
I wanted it to stay 3-0. That would be so classic. Wouldn't that be the best? It almost happened.
Not to be a downer, but
Right, that's my job.
Yeah, but the Patriots played extremely poorly.
I don't care.
I do. They. I mean,
You're
they're
such
so,
a football aficionado, Ron. I know.
Well, I am in a
Yeah, I
way.
know, in a way.
They can celebrate the win, but they can't celebrate the performance.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
and I was at that celebration, by the way, at the Patriots parade.
Were you really?
I was.
Why?
What a terrible decision that
Yeah,
was.
no kidding.
There was only
With
a
you, what
million
are you
people
thinking?
around me. Well, I was going into Boston
For
anyway.
what?
To visit a relative.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
I thought I'd swing by the parade and just
Stop
stop and
by-
look
stop
at it,
by.
stop by, and then walk away when I'd had enough.
Yeah.
Wow, was that like a
Yeah.
misnomer?
Yeah.
No, so I got involved, and I was 20 deep. I wasn't near the street, and I was
Right.
holding my phone up. I was against the building,
Yes.
the building. With the military, they had the army has a little on Tremont Street. They have a little recruiting office,
That's
and they
nice.
put a table out with some swag.
well, how nice.
And I had them protect me
Good.
the whole time, which happened.
You need protection.
I was almost getting
Well,
trampled.
people could recognize you as well.
Well, in that crowd, oh my goodness
Wow.
gracious! But it was an experience. They'd come by with their duck boats and their
Yeah.
floats, and
Yeah.
they'd have these big boom boxes
Yeah.
with
yeah.
music. I
Hey.
liked that.
Hey, guess what experience I can live without? Okay.
Yeah, everyone agreed with me, but it was the
Yeah.
thing. You going in on the MBTA, I waited 3 trains. I was
Sure.
ready to go home.
Good times.
I thought if these trains are full with people up against
Yeah,
the glass like
yeah,
India,
yeah, good.
it's like.
Fun. Fun.
But it was a free ride up and back, so I'll take that. It's free MBTA day.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, I'll tell you why not.
Watch a couple of guys standing on boats for ducks.
You know what?
I don't
This is
really-
my observation. Clouds of marijuana
Yeah.
in my face.
Yeah.
Drunk people screaming, weirdos, and no cell service. Because
Oh, really?
everyone's trying to use his or her phone,
Ah.
not their phone.
Right.
And so,
Excuse me, can I use your phone, please?
it's so there wasn't a
Yeah.
signal. I couldn't do a
Yeah.
live Facebook thing of the parade or anything.
Everything sucked.
The
the
weather
whole-
was great.
Well, that's
The
about
weather
it.
was
That's
awesome.
about-
But,
well,
the whole day was filled with people in Boston. I Ubered around
Yeah.
to try to escape it.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tori, you know me. What I love is large crowds.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been your
yeah.
Ron. You would have had a panic attack probably.
Well, I think I would have been mad standing there in a crowd watching people on a duck boat go by.
Yeah.
I just really kind of
I know.
not my idea of sex.
Well, I was part of the excitement, so that's one for the books.
Yeah.
Bucket list crossed off.
Again, what did they actually do?
And Tom Brady was actually looked our way for a second. Then he mostly looked the other way.
That's exciting.
And Gronk was looking the other way, I think. Or maybe I did see him shirtless. I think I did.
Oh, that's exciting.
But Robert Kraft was holding up the trophy, facing our way.
Right.
But then somebody else was, like Edelman was looking the other way.
Did you realize if you went shirtless, you would have gotten more looks than Gronk?
Well, there was a girl. There were these girls on the shoulders of their boyfriends, and one was threatening to do it.
Yeah.
But there was a child next to me.
That's not
I'm
right.
thinking, are you kidding me right
That's
now?
not right.
Listen, girlfriend,
It's terrible.
keep it in your shirt. Okay. And she did. But there's too many drunk people. The streets were covered in garbage.
Yeah. Nice.
All kinds of alcohol bottles and
It's
trash.
fantastic.
And they had to keep it closed just to clean up.
Yeah.
They couldn't even open the streets till
That's
it was all
horrible.
cleaned up. People
times,
are
man.
disgusting.
Good times.
Well, there's two camps on that.
Yeah. You know where my camp is.
I know.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
there you go. I mean, that was.
Tori did it.
We're done with that. And you did it, and you went.
If people
and
dare me to
fine.
do things, to be careful. Just be careful.
Well, you be careful because they're going to ask you to dare things and you're going to do them. So you're the one
I
who's
don't
got to be
get drunk
careful.
though, so it'll be in my right mind.
point.
That's even worse. I made a rational decision.
If you were drunk, you might have been able to put up with it better.
I don't
know.
get drunk.
I know. I heard.
Just now.
You just said it, right?
They said what?
I played it back.
That's right.
All right.
What's
well,
up?
What's up? Nothing. See ya.
What's up?
What's up? What's up? So why am I here? what's your point?
I don't know. It's Monday. What are you going to do?
All right. Yeah, it's crazy Monday. Hey, man, there's so much stuff going on.
You said you hardly had anything going on. Which is it, Van Dam? Level with me here.
All right, stop it there. I was reading an article about cell phones. You're talking about cell phones at the parade, and I'm trying to tie the two together.
All right.
It's called a segue.
Right. I think I've heard this, but go on.
Yeah.
It's trending.
There are. This is very trendy. There are two conflicting reports as to whether cell phones are actually harmful to the human body.
Again?
Yes.
Is it the brain cancer thing? The
One
testicles?
of them is a brain
Which
cancer.
is it?
Well, no, it's
Keeping it in your pocket, affecting your junk. What is it?
Well, it's everything. It's cancers. It's that kind of thing.
Oh my God! It's radiation. Your phone's got a battery in it and stuff, right?
It is,
Lithiums
it's called radio frequency electromagnetic radiation. Yeah,
it's going to make you hear voices.
Sounds like it can kill you, but
People
apparently
don't care. You're going to die anyway. Why don't you use your phone
one
while you're
study
dying?
says there's absolutely no proof whatsoever this affects you in any way.
Okay.
The other study says there is some proof, not enough to be significant, but they haven't been around that long to show the long-term effects of it.
It's not going to make anyone stop using a phone that uses one now.
There's no way. I agree with you 100%. It doesn't really mean anything. It's just something to talk about on the radio.
But some people, smart people, like to go, well, I've never used a cell phone. I'm smarter than you.
Well, there is one study that seems to be in agreement.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't give you cancer, but it gives you something else. It gives
a bad
you,
mood? I knew that.
No, I can get that on my own.
I knew
can
it.
get that on
That's
my
my
own.
excuse.
Right. It's neurological damage. Uh-oh.
Those anti-vaxxers and their... You know what? It's all these goofy people anyway. They're going to get on the bandwagon and say, oh, yeah, it's bad for you. I don't do it, and I don't eat cheese.
Look,
and you know what?
Tori,
That's why.
It's got to be bad for you because there's no way you can bombard a device that's up against your body all day.
It's not,
and
though.
not have it.
I don't keep it against my body all day. I'm not that dumb.
Where is it?
It's on a desk. It's in a
Okay.
bag.
All right.
I don't have pockets.
Okay, so then guys will die
Guys
sooner
can... You know what?
because they keep it in their pocket.
Natural selection.
Near their natural.
Whatever, man.
It's near your testicles.
Whatever,
I don't
man.
know if that's what you call it.
Well, you
And
know...
then, of course, you're holding it up to your temples, but not for that long unless you're one of these people that talk all day. But I think most of us
My boyfriend's safe, too. He doesn't keep his in his pocket either.
Yeah.
His is charged on a charger. These people that have next to their bodies are in having the
Well,
problem.
I mean, if you're a man where you don't carry a pocketbook, what are you going to do? Where are you going to put it? Where are you going to put it?
All right, well, he doesn't...
I know originally.
Briefly in
I
his
know
pocket.
originally women used to stick it in their bra.
You said that. I remember you telling me that.
Yes.
I never did that, but
Yes.
I've heard that.
Yes, because it did two things.
People are so with their phones. That's another problem.
I know. It is going to be a problem, and I think here's the irony of the whole thing is young people who are going to have this for most of their lives, they're kind of in danger. Old people who don't really care
Yeah.
anymore, they're the ones that don't use the phone. So it doesn't.
It's a millennial problem.
Yeah, it's a millennial thing.
Whatever.
That's pretty much it.
Cheers.
All right.
About those people.
The other dangerous thing, which I read up about,
Dangerous.
it's dangerous to everybody,
Uh-oh.
is the vaping and e-cigarettes. We're seeing vaping stores open up all over the place.
I did that I went through a couple phases.
And you vaped?
I vaped. You know that.
Uh-huh.
It's safer for other people around you because you know secondhand smoke. I'll give you that.
Well, it's less secondhand smoke.
What do you mean? There's no
It's
smoke
still-
at all. It's a vapor. That's why it's called vaping.
The vape comes out of your mouth.
In a mist of water. It's a cloud of steam-ish stuff.
Steam is vape.
Well, it's like a
No,
humidifier.
there
You're
is-
welcome.
yeah,
Thank you. In the
no,
wintertime.
No, there is little to no secondhand smoke. There's secondhand steam, but okay.
Right, okay.
Fine, okay. But the problem is, which I didn't know because I've never vaped in my life. And
You
I
don't
didn't,
do a lot. You're a safe guy.
I
You're
used-
not taking risks.
I did when I was younger.
Okay.
It's the opposite. I should have.
Right.
I should have figured what the hell.
Yeah,
I'll do them now.
He did it backwards.
I
Dennis
did it
Leary.
backwards.
He
yeah.
said that.
Yeah, I did all the bad stuff when I was
Damn,
in college and stuff.
you.
Yeah. So, but I never did the e-cigarette because I thought it looked kind of weird to suck on something and have it light up like a little circus thing. It's kind of, like a clown's nose. It
Like
kind of
make
looks
pretend.
It looks stupid.
Yeah,
Especially
okay.
when they made that little light up thing at the end blue. I mean, come on.
Oh, that's
man.
when it first came out.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
that
don't
was
even.
funny, man.
No, vapes are different now.
Yeah,
I used to
well,
have like a
now,
little
yes.
tank or whatever it is, and
Yes.
I would do like those big clouds. I would
Yes.
try to get as much as I could and have contests and get the big. For a little person, I could do a pretty big
I
cloud.
bet you could, babe.
That's all I'm saying. I got pitches. That's fine.
Little people, big clouds,
That's
babe.
great.
Yeah, but apparently from the studies, there's just as much nicotine in that as there in cigarettes.
Well, if you choose to vape nicotine, I was not vaping that. You can vape non-nicotine. You can vape CBD, which I did that also for a while.
Now, CBD would be useful.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess.
That's what I was when I left it. I was doing that, and I might go back to it. Who knows?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I just don't know anymore. I just I still
Better
go
than
back
tincture, I
to
think.
I remember the story and I'll never forget it, and it's not a story really happened, that this government used to hand out cigarettes to soldiers because they thought it would calm their nerves down.
Yeah.
Everybody smoked. The government was behind it. There was no problem. They said, no, it's good. It's good for you. It actually calms your nerves. They got it wrong, apparently. But when did they get it wrong? Years and years and years and years later.
Well, now there's just money in the tobacco lobbyists, so that's that.
Well, it ended up that, but
Right.
that got defeated. I mean, it didn't matter at that point,
yeah.
you know?
And now it's too late.
Yes. And that's what I'm fearing about the cell phone thing.
Oh, they know stuff they're not telling us, but they're trying to. People are finding out.
Or you can't know until a certain amount of time has passed.
Right.
Yeah.
That's logical.
It's like when you go to the dermatologist and they say, "Were you running around in the sun when you were 3 years old?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now
This is the result.
That's that's not like yesterday. That was decades and decades and decades ago.
Oh my God! Why are you frightening everyone, Ron? Right now?
Because it's my job to frighten people. If I can't make people laugh, I'm going to frighten them to death.
That's I know that was your motto and your life goal. So.
It's on the front of my publication.
and your bumper sticker.
Yes, which I have on my car. You?
I don't have a car, so I'm sort of at everyone's mercy.
All right, good.
I just wanted to say this about that. Okay, so if you send food back at a restaurant, they say don't do it because people spit in it.
Correct.
Oh, correct.
Well, they could.
All right, fine. I'll go with could.
All right.
What if they do?
Right.
Big deal. How are you supposed to know? How's it going to affect
Wow,
you?
you sound like Trump with collusion.
Listen to me.
So what if I colluded? Big deal.
No. I'm just talking about spitting.
Yeah, I understand
Have you
that.
ever made out with someone and exchanged saliva?
There's more to the question. I thought you were going to stop there.
No. Oh, when would I? Me? No. Listen.
Have I ever made up with somebody and not traded spit? On
Made
an
out
equal
with
basis?
someone and traded spit.
Yeah.
Hello, that's called French kissing.
Yes, I
So
did
if
that
someone spits in
once.
your food, how are you supposed to know? What big deal?
Because I don't want to kiss the chef.
It doesn't matter. You're not going to know about it.
Oh, it matters to the chef.
Well, chef aside.
So what?
Chef aside.
Chef aside. You chef aside.
Listen, man.
So what you don't know won't hurt you. Is that what you're telling me?
If it's just spit, big deal.
It's just bit.
You saw The Color Purple. Whoopi Goldberg spitting in that guy's drink and
Yeah, I
swirling
know,
it around.
it's
It just
disgusting.
she wanted to make a point. She's like, "You're going to
disgusting.
drink my spit because you're so racist."
Yeah.
But the guy didn't know, so it's a win-win,
All right. Well,
isn't it? Or a win-lose? What is it?
It's nobody wins, I don't think.
Even if the guy had AIDS, that's not even how you catch it. Your stomach will dissolve that, and acids won't even affect you.
I mean,
Then in
well,
some,
here's a con to that.
All right.
And this is kind of interesting. What if the chef has some type of horrible venereal disease?
it doesn't matter. You can't get it through your
Well,
stomach
you're gonna
system.
get something through your spit.
You got to get in your bloodstream.
All right. Well, all right. The upshot to that is the food could actually taste better.
Tastes
Yeah,
better.
Yeah.
But again,
Little salty.
if you're making out with someone in your life,
I
I don't see the
understand.
problem.
All right. So
I don't
let-
see
all right.
that as a
So
problem.
as
Not
far
that I
as-
want it to
as far
happen,
as
but
I'm
what's it going to
concerned-
do to me?
all
What's it
right.
going to do to me,
So
man?
Let's say it's a female
gotta do better
chef.
than that.
If it's a female chef,
Oh, everyone would love it then, right?
that's fine.
Oh my God! You know what? What's it going to do? You got to bring it, baby.
Well, you're making
Go
it
big or
you're
go
making
home.
it sound like it's
You better
a
take a
sexual
dump
thing.
in my food. Spitting is not going to work.
You better take a dump in my
Listen,
food.
man, because spitting, what is that about?
Don't give
Tough.
them ideas. Don't give
Tough.
them ideas.
Yeah, well, that would be a problem. Because you talk about salmonella and E. coli and
I
encephalitis
think
and
you
all
can
kinds
somewhat
of stuff.
smell that coming.
Not if it's on a finger. They just have to put a little tiny bit. There's been outbreaks in
Really?
restaurants. It's called Hep B and stuff. C, D, E,
Now,
F, G.
Happy, isn't she a rapper?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's Fergie's sister.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That's what I thought,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Black-eyed
what I-
peas,
yeah.
black-eyed Hep B's.
Black-eyed peas, they're very tasty
peas.
with a little spit on them.
You know, you're never going to know. That's all I'm ever saying. Stop with the spit on the food because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, all right, but maybe, all right. The idea isn't great, though.
The idea's not, but you're not
Okay.
going to know.
Yeah.
They're going to sit there and go, meh, meh, meh.
Well,
But
it,
too bad.
it,
It's
is,
wasted.
it is kind
it's
of,
wasted.
it's like blackmail.
Only one person gets off on that.
Yeah. Well, it's true. It's like, don't send the food back because you're insulting me and I'll spit in your food, so then I can never send food back. I've complained about food many, many times.
You know what? When I used to act at drive-thrus in restaurants, fast food, my kids used to say, "Mom, I can't imagine what has gone on with your food."
Here's how you know.
Yeah,
If-
because I'm
if-
an angry person, or I used to be more.
If the server takes the plate,
Hmm?
goes in the back, and comes out like a minute later with your dish,
no.
it was spit on.
Yeah, but mostly
But if you have
yeah.
to wait like 5 or 6 minutes, they refired the order.
Then they're really regurgitating something.
No, they could have done that quickly.
I don't. You know what? I'm just mostly talking about like fast food.
All right.
I would just like
Okay.
go back and
Well, I don't
there's
even-
cheese on this. What the hell's going
okay.
on?
I wouldn't complain about fat. I don't even. I don't eat
Yeah,
fast food.
I've eaten some strange things in my life.
Okay.
Probably
All right.
that's a shame. But you know what? I survived. I got sick, but I'm better now.
Yeah.
I've learned.
Good.
Sickness can heal you, as it said in the movie at Eternity's Gate, which I just watched about Vincent Van Gogh with Willem Dafoe.
Well,
It was great.
It's kind of true. Mm-hmm. It's kind of true.
lot of
What
good
what
quotes.
I've learned through the interviews that I've done with all these doctors is that if you have somewhat of a condition, hopefully a mild condition, and you're careful about your diet or something that you do in your life,
Mm-hmm.
you're actually healthier than if you didn't know that you had this thing.
yeah, see?
And then you're reckless
Illness
with your
can
diet.
heal you.
It can give you knowledge
Sure.
and make you actually healthier than you would be had you not had this thing, which
Exactly.
is interesting.
I'm nothing if not interesting, Ron.
All right, there's a lot of negatives in there. I'm nothing but
If not interesting.
if not. I'm nothing
If not interesting. Come on now. Break it down. Unpack that thing.
If not then not, and I'm not.
You're overthinking
Right.
it. But I can tell you something disgusting that I
A lot
did
of
the other
knots in
day.
there. What? What did
Like,
you do?
what now? I mean, I actually, and I have a witness. Boyfriend saw this, and he laughed, and he was so jealous. He wished he could do it. It's a true story. I burped and farted at the same time, audibly.
Oh,
It was like, you acted like you do that all the time.
sorry. Please,
Really?
novice. Give me a break, man.
He was jealous. He wanted to be able to do that. It was
All you
talent.
gotta do
it
is-
was talent. I was eating Papagenos, and I had the soda
Were
and
you
the
laughing?
pizza.
Were you laughing?
No.
Oh, just normally?
Normally.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, see, it was a funny quinky dink.
Okay. I've laughed so hard suddenly
Yeah.
that both have occurred
Right.
because they were both, let's say,
Okay.
waiting.
You've
They were
pushed it.
waiting. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
mine just
yeah.
was like, it was like a spear. It went right through me
Yeah,
sideways. It
really?
was just,
That's-
it
wow.
was kind of, I turned
You're
and then
possessed.
I lifted and it went bloop.
Yeah.
And it was like, his jaw held
great.
open.
Hey, it's interesting. Gas is gas.
Yeah.
But the difference, the distance between your mouth and your ass is a lot shorter than mine. Mine is
Good point.
Mine is like a day's outing.
It really is. 'Cause,
So for me to pull it
boyfriend,
off,
same thing.
Yeah,
He's 6
no,
feet.
he's good size. He's a
something.
good size.
Yeah, but it's like he's like jealous. He said, "Listen," he said, "I should be the one farting all the time." He's the guy.
Yeah.
He's like, "There's something
Well,
not
that's
right here."
Well,
He's jealous, and it's great.
That's a very good question, Buffer. Is it because you're a guy you should be doing that? Why would a man by bisexual nature, not that he's bisexual,
He's definitely not. No.
why would a man be able to pass gas easier than a woman? I don't. Are the boobs in the way? I don't understand the difference. I mean, there's really nothing there.
I have a talent, I guess, and he is envious of this talent because he can't keep up with me. I'm 2-to-1 on top of him as far as farting.
2-to-1 on top of him.
I fart.
It's good odds.
Like 40 times to his 1. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you break it down.
Oh, that's nice.
I can do it a lot.
Good for you.
Isn't it great?
But, you and I both have gastric problems.
Sure. That's probably part of it.
I mean, they call it a problem.
I have digestive issues.
Right.
Yes.
I do too.
Yeah.
Mine are different severity levels, but
Right.
I also have it. So I'm constantly gassy. I have been for all of my life.
Right.
But I've been kind of enjoying it.
Well, it's a
around me,
relief.
yes.
I used to hold it in, and that's why I have pockets in my intestines
Yeah.
called diverticulosis.
Yeah.
From holding in gas for all this time around
Really?
boyfriends, other boyfriends.
How
it
much
can
time do you
create
spend with boyfriends?
a lot, and it can put little holes in there from the pressure.
Oh, I don't
It's
spend
too
that
late
much time
now.
with people.
Yeah, so now
Yeah,
right.
right.
But luckily I have a boyfriend that's appreciative, and we actually.
Appreciative of that?
I don't know, is that the right adjective? But
I've been looking to smell that all my life.
No, I don't mean that. No, because we'll be like having dinner right next to each other, and it'll be loud, and he'll go, seriously? Really?
Well, it is a bit much. It is a bit much. I would just spit in your food.
You might as well. He said he was going to. I said, go ahead. That's going to hurt me. I'll enjoy it. You can do other things in my food, too, if you know what I mean.
What's the difference?
Whatever, dude.
Oh, you're getting into little Trump stuff.
Ooh,
cool.
Whatever you want, babe.
Trump and Russia.
No, not that stuff.
Oh, okay.
The other, just use your imagination
All right.
for 5 seconds.
I did. I kind of did, and that's what happened. All right. You ready?
Can I just say one more thing?
Oh, sure.
About Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
I think people are stupid. Big surprise.
Sure.
But I mean, they put their friend lists on public, and they're not even, if they're not your friend.
Oh. Well, don't you...
You're stupid for doing that,
Isn't your
by the
page
way.
either public or not public?
No, I mean, your friends can see your posts, but some
Right.
people, in their infinite wisdom, don't know how things work, apparently, after, how long has Facebook been around? 15 years, I think, is the
Tori,
anniversary.
Tori, that's not fair.
It
That's
is fair.
Not fair. It's not fair.
15 years it's been
not
around.
fair. That's
If you
not
haven't
fair.
learned social media in the last decade,
That's not fair.
dude, your Facebook friend list should be totally private unless you want to show your friends, that's fine. But to put it on public, I've gone to people's Facebook pages that I'm not friends with, Ron.
Right.
Not friends.
Right.
800 friends, I can see every one of them. You are stupid to do that. You're looking for trouble.
I thought that's what it was for.
No.
Don't you want to get congratulated on your birthday?
That's for friends. I'm not talking about posts and statuses and things like that. I'm talking about your friend list is a separate entity.
Right.
And if it's visible
Well,
to people that
you're
are not
talking
your
about-
friends,
you're talking about
never
who-
mind your friends.
So, but if you post something, everybody can read it whether it's private or not?
No, that's a setting for as far as your posts go. But there's a separate thing called your friend list.
Yes.
And if that setting should be on private, you only, or just your friends. Don't put it on public unless you're a nitwit.
So if you accept somebody as a friend, of course I know the answer to these things. I'm just doing it for people who don't know.
Okay.
So if you accept somebody as a friend, they become your private friend. If your setting is private to begin with.
Sure.
Okay. What do you mean sure? That's not yes?
Sure doesn't mean no, does it?
Well, sure kind of meant like yeah and, which
Ron, you're such a noob cake. I tell ya. Just don't put your public setting for friends.
Okay.
You moron.
So
You're a moron.
okay, all right. Well, you're really like laying into people.
Because I you know what? I'm going to freaking troll the F out of you.
You know, the problem is that the Facebook people don't make it very easy to do that.
Yeah, they want everything public. Exactly.
correct.
The default setting is public.
Yes.
When you change your profile picture, guess what? It defaults to public.
That's
you
the-
have to
that's the
physically
thing.
change it.
That's why I hate-
manually
that's-
change
yes.
it to private, to
Yes.
friends, to friends
Yeah,
only, to
exactly.
whatever, you only.
And that's why I hate the Facebook.
I know. I was talking about this with my ex
So you
today.
kind of can't blame the common user when Facebook goes out of their way to make sure that that is not the case.
Yeah, because they're mining data,
Yes,
number one,
yes.
and they want all this information about you.
Correct.
And they've got it.
And,
if
they want to know who your friends are so that they can go after them.
they can see that as with themselves. They don't need public settings.
Yes.
Facebook can actually see that.
Right.
But you know what? One more thing about Facebook. If you dropped Facebook because you're afraid of it and you
Yeah.
don't want it and for this
Yeah.
or that and the other
Yeah.
reason, it's too late. The fact you ever had it, all that information is cached away. You think, oh, you're beating the system now because you deleted your Facebook? Another moronic move.
So what do you do, Tori?
It's too late. You never have one. My brother never had a Facebook, so
how
he's
can-
already ahead of the
So
game.
how can you be a moron if you try to stop being a moron?
Fair question.
Yes.
I am going to keep my Facebook because I'm already assimilated. I'm
Right.
already in the grid. I can't get
right.
off the
You
grid, no
can't
matter
get off
what
of
I
it.
what I think in my
So
mind.
anybody who has a Facebook page,
It's too late.
It's too late.
It's too late. You
So-
want to dump it and delete it and deactivate it? Oh, guess what? That's not going to matter.
So
You're cached into the system.
You could call Facebook, and this is a popular play right now,
Mm-hmm.
the Book of Morons.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Book
like
of
it.
Morons.
Book
you
of
should
Morons.
trademark that right now.
I will right now. Well, of
been
course,
done.
if I do that, then that has to be public.
It doesn't matter. You're already Ron. How many Facebooks do you even have? You're way too late for you. But you don't mind because you really want the publicity on some level.
Yes.
Right.
You know why I have so many.
Sure.
Because I did one, and then I thought, oh, I did this wrong.
Right.
So
You're
but
not
you can't
making
delete
your
them.
case
you
really,
can't delete
but
them.
yeah, you can delete it, but it's too late.
It's too late.
You know what? It's
It was always
cached
too
in
late.
there.
It was always too
They're
late.
saving
It
it.
was
They
always
have
too
all
late.
your pictures
It
saved.
was
They have
always
all
too
your
late.
posts saved. They have all of it saved.
Tori, but here's how I beat the system.
How'd you do
I
it?
never posted anything, as you probably know.
Doesn't matter.
Well, it helps.
Well, if that's what makes you sleep at night, Ron.
No, that doesn't make me sleep at night.
All I'm saying is, people, keep your Facebook. If you dump it, I don't care. You're
Yeah,
dumb. Might as well
yeah.
keep it and talk to the rest of us, losers.
Oh, okay.
If you're having fun and getting a laugh and talking to your brothers or your friends, why not? Who is it hurting? So what? They're trying to sell you some more cars and sofas. Too bad. You're not going to, if you dump it, I don't care. I just don't think any more of you because you already had it. The end. What do you want to do now?
But you can't not think of people because they had it if they did it and then they can't get rid of it.
Oh, when did you stop beating your wife? Is it one of those things? I
No,
don't care. It
no.
doesn't matter.
No,
Doesn't
Tori,
matter.
it isn't one of those things. It was like let's say you were. There's a picture of you of blackface in a yearbook. I don't think that would
That
actually
stuff's
happen.
coming up.
I don't think that was
From
going to happen.
who just was a victim of it the other day? Liam Neeson. Something he said
Oh, him too.
30 years ago, 40 years ago,
Yeah,
rather.
Yeah.
He's in some hot water.
Yeah.
I'm not going to perpetuate it, but go Google it if you want. Get in the Google. Google knows all your information too. They're
But,
right there
yeah.
spying, listening,
Well,
whatever. What are you going to do?
well-
You know what? Go live on a mountain like Grizzly Adams because you're already in the grid.
Well, there is nothing
If you have an
can do.
email, you're
There
in
is
the
nothing
grid.
can do.
You dum-dum.
And here's what I believe.
Go on.
If you did something stupid when you were in college, you're stupid. You can't change.
Ha ha. I didn't even
Who
go to
you-
college, so there.
Oh, you beat the system.
See?
You stayed private.
See what I'm saying?
College age.
Right,
Okay.
right, right.
All right. College age.
I did some classes. Whatever. I never graduated.
Whatever. All right. Let's say between the ages of 18 and 20. Let's
All
say
right.
in there. If you did something stupid, then you're old enough to know not to do something stupid. And then you didn't say anything about it because you know it was wrong. It's too late because you were forming your personality way before you were even college age. So I don't accept that as an excuse. I never accept, they're just being kids. I never accept that. Oh, they were just young at that time. I never accept that. They were old enough, maybe not old enough to drink in a bar.
If you're under
but
18,
old
you
enough
won't be
to get
doing any
married.
time.
I'm just saying, it's
gonna-
in your personality.
Yep. I'm going to circle back to something now.
All right.
That parade.
Yeah.
People walking around like they were pushing their way through. You know who these people were?
No.
They were white kids with Duxbury hats and fancy earrings, and they had that white privilege. But they were not just white, they were rich kids, thinking they're going to get to the front of a line, and it made me sick. I'm like, look at these. They're being raised that way, to think everything is, they
But
can get what they
Tori,
want.
They're only kids.
I I didn't like it. They were drunk kids who were
That's what I'm
underage
talking about.
drinking
That's
too.
what I'm talking
I didn't
about.
like it.
That's what I'm talking
But I'm
about.
not their parent, so what am I supposed to do? Nothing.
See, we don't
Suck it up and
we
not
don't-
go to a
we
parade.
don't seem very accepting today, do we?
I'm in a mood.
I guess.
But you love it when I'm in a mood.
Well, that's the
It
only
makes
way.
good radio.
Well, it does make good radio. It
You know.
actually, you have to do it in order to do radio. That's besides the point.
Right.
If you yell at people as you have, then maybe they'll get the point for a change, as opposed to being so coddling and so PC and all that stuff.
Right.
No, you make a mistake. You made a mistake. You own the mistake. It's not because don't do the excuse I was young then.
Yeah,
or
you
I
get
know
your
what I was
mistakes
doing."
get bought off by
Yeah.
expensive lawyers is what happens.
That's yes.
You know what?
But that's part of your personality already at
Unbelievable.
that age. It really is, and your personality really doesn't change that much. It may have mellowed, but it didn't change.
I'm not interested in those people.
All right, fine.
They can go pound sand.
I don't explain it. What is that pounding sand thing? Well, what is
Kick
it?
rocks. It's an expression.
Yeah, I know it's an expression, but what does it actually mean?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just go get lost.
Pound sand, just like
It's a fun way of saying it.
that's like do
Get bent?
do a mindless activity.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do something
try to
useful.
understand. Just trying to understand.
Ron, how do you feel about compliments? Real quick.
I haven't heard any. Not on this show.
I mean,
No, compliments are very self-aggrandizing things. I think they're fantastic for the other person. I think it's very manipulative.
oh, really?
Sure.
That's your opinion?
Can be. Oh, a horse.
All right.
What other impressions are you going to do?
You know I do lots
Okay.
of voices and
What's
accents.
What is your point? What are you saying?
Compliments from loved ones. They're necessary.
Oh, from loved ones. I thought you meant from people that
Oh,
say...
strangers give me compliments all the
Yeah.
time. I love your eyes. I love your hair.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
That's okay. But what
I don't
about?
think it's okay. I think it's self-aggrandizing.
Well, I mean, okay, but
Yeah, okay.
I would prefer a
what
loved
you
one to give me a compliment now and then.
Okay.
It's more. I like it more, and it touches my heart, and it makes me feel like I'm appreciated.
Well, around Valentine's Day, this
that's
is a
coming up.
very good topic,
That's
actually.
in a couple of days.
Yes, because you can give somebody flowers, you can give somebody a card, but you can't do it just on one day. If you just
Yep.
do it on Valentine's Day, it means nothing.
Yep.
You must, every once in a while in one's relationship,
Yes,
constantly
yes.
say it for no reason whatsoever. Not because it's a holiday, just because you meant to say it, because you wanted to at
this
that
should be
moment.
our VD show.
That-
Valentine's
Okay.
Day. Because it's in a
Stop
couple
me
of
in
days.
my tracks.
Oh no! Don't spit in that food because nothing will happen.
Was that your point?
Yeah, I like compliments from loved
Yes,
ones because they are
Yeah.
necessary.
We
I
don't-
give them too. I
No,
give
it's
them
true.
all the time.
and we definitely
Don't I?
Yes, and now you're yelling at people about that, but you're absolutely right. That is very important, and
Should
and
give
we,
and
we
take.
don't do it
It's
enough.
a give and
we
take
don't do it
thing.
enough.
Life
we don't
is
do it enough.
yin yang.
It,
All right,
it should happen all the time.
let's make it happen.
Well, you know what? I don't understand makeup sex. What the hell's that?
You put on makeup
oh, okay.
and then you have sex because
Okay.
without makeup, might as well take it a paper bag.
So this is a clown thing.
It is a clown thing.
Okay, gotcha.
Clowns are fun.
I've never really enjoyed makeup sex because I'm still pissed. If you're gonna have makeup
yeah.
sex like a week later, I get that. But you can't say, "Oh, you're the biggest asshole I ever met." When I have sex, okay, sure.
Well, maybe it's because
Oh, you turn me on. Oh, you turn me on.
Maybe it's
Turn me on. You just put me down. You just tell me I'm a moron.
I know that. See,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
But maybe it's because you still got the fire going, that adrenaline, and so you're all in the passion. Passion can be good or bad. You might
Correct.
be impassioned
Correct.
and angry.
Right.
So maybe you turn that into a lovemaking fest.
Yeah, that's what I do. I go out looking for people
know?
that I hate and I have sex with them. I mean, seriously, it doesn't make any sense. And I never understood that. Some people say the best sex is makeup sex.
You
It's
make
not
up
the
and
best
then
sex.
you
It's the
have
worst
sex. You make up first, then you have sex. The makeup, the amends have already been made. It's
How long
bygones.
do you have to wait? How long do you wait?
It could be minutes.
That's too fast.
It could be a day.
I don't forgive that quickly.
You're a Scorpio. I know all about Scorpios.
no
My
way.
boyfriend's a Scorpio. So
How could you possibly be close to somebody who just put you in the trash can? I find that sexy? No, I don't find that sexy.
I see what you
You're the
mean.
last person I want to touch.
I'm a Leo. It's different. We
right,
forgive and
fine.
forget like that. It's like it's.
Oh,
I get
no.
I get everybody mad,
no.
and then
No.
I'm a whirlwind.
No,
then I'm
no.
over it, and people are like, wait.
Yeah.
It's not over yet. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, it is for me.
Okay. Doesn't mean you should have sex with them right away.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know.
I
about
don't get
that.
that part. All right. Are we ready?
We're ready. People wait and see what that
My
means now.
God.
Hang on. Hold on to your butts.
Every week we do this little game called Would You Rather, and you can play along at home.
Would
would you rather?
Oh no, I'm reading ahead of time. Sorry.
Oh. Tori's actually got the home version of Would You Rather. It's actually a game that you can buy in a store.
It is. It's cards. My boyfriend bought it for me for Christmas.
Isn't that thoughtful?
And he said, "Do you ever use that?" I said, "Every week,
Do you
baby.
ever use that?
Every week."
Hey, do you listen to a radio
I
show?
know. He does. I don't want to listen. I don't want to look him up online anymore. That's effort.
No, it's not. What?
Ooh.
I think
These
it's
are
more
some
effort
good
for you to
ones.
open up the box than it is for me to go online and print them out aimlessly.
No. Mine's copy paste. I don't want to do it, dear.
All right.
All right. Are you going first or am I going first?
You're going first. You got the cards.
Here you go.
All right.
I hold all the cards. Would you rather, Ron, be stuck in a car with 2 stinky dogs or be stuck in a car with 2 people with bad breath?
2 stinky dogs. Did I answer fast enough?
I should have known this before I even asked you. If it involves people, forget about it.
No.
And I'm going to agree with you. I get people coming into my store sometimes, and I got to get the Lysol after they leave. Might be nice people, but you know what? Have you heard of a toothbrush? And it's like a cloud. It comes out, and it lingers, and I go, blah, 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 blah. And because you know my nose, mass spectrometer. It's even worse for me.
For those of you who don't know Tori that well, because it's on private, not public, she has an amazing nose.
Amazing. I can smell things that people can't.
Right.
What they've had for dinner the night
Right.
before, what's in a closed garbage bag.
I have seen Tori stand on the side of a road. A car goes by. She's not looking at the car. She smells the exhaust. She can tell the make, model, and year.
It's almost that good.
It's very
I need to
close.
get a job doing that.
Yeah,
We've
I
talked
don't know
about
where
it.
you can find
I
that.
don't know.
All right, here's a question for you.
Uh-oh.
Would you rather lick
Oh no.
and seal 1,000 envelopes or fold 1,000 pieces of laundry?
Oh, I'm going to do laundry.
Me too.
All
Me
day
too.
long.
Me too.
Are you
Me
kidding me
too.
right now? I'll get a paper cut within five
No kidding.
envelopes.
Here's what I never understood, and this kind of rolls off of the Seinfeld episode where George was licking
I got
envelopes.
the cheap invitations.
Yeah.
They were poisoned glue.
You know, if someone wanted to create real havoc, they would get into an envelope company and just put tiny bit of stuff on it, and then mass make people sick.
The terrorists.
Mass sickness.
Yeah, they haven't thought of the envelope thing.
I
What's
know.
going on?
I don't want to bring it up.
Well, speaking of terrorists, marathon? What? No. Patriots Parade. What were they
Yeah,
thinking?
I know.
There
Well,
were
they
a
had
million people
they had
there.
a lot of security.
They did, but
I know.
I mean, really?
Yeah.
The marathon's nothing compared to that parade. That was
See,
insanity.
you know, public cameras are great, and you can usually nab whoever did the nasty thing. The problem with public cameras is that it's after the fact. It's like it doesn't prevent it. It just helps you find out who did it, which is not good.
It's not good. And let me just say this. I just thought of this as you're talking.
Yeah.
The marathon people, those people, really? The Patriots fans, if they caught somebody, they're going to beat the hell out of them
That's
right
true.
then and there.
That's true.
Those drunk people,
That's
that
true.
person's going to die.
That's
the
true.
marathon people, they're like, oh my, shall we call the police? Oh my, what's
Well, you're
going
right.
on now?
You're right. It's a whole
a whole different
crowd.
crowd.
Whole different crowd. You're
They'll
right.
beat you to death.
Yeah.
You try anything funny that day?
Yeah.
I didn't even look at anybody funny.
Yeah, and that's the kind of love that was spread at that Patriots parade.
Wild ride, man. Okay.
Also, I just realized that nobody licks envelopes anymore.
No.
Really, you can buy the ones that have the adhesives.
And who even mails things? It's all digital. It's
I
all
do.
email.
Raise hand, Ron. I do.
my boyfriend
I
too,
mail
probably.
everything. I mail
know.
everything.
Really?
I trust nothing.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't trust the Book of Morons, and you're gonna
No, I'm
you're
already
gonna do
involved
all
in
your
it.
banking.
It doesn't
through
matter.
It?
I'm already
Oh,
involved.
no,
It's not that I don't trust them. It's like
I'm not-
I
I'm
throw
not
up my hands. You know
transferring
what?
one penny.
Whatever, man.
No, I'm not transferring
I'm on
one
Facebook.
penny
Too
through
bad.
that thing.
I'm not on
No way.
Instagram. I don't
No way.
want to spend my life online. No Instagram. No, thank you. Go to hell, Instagram.
Yeah, well, they're
Too bad.
Someone's going to have to take the place of Facebook of morons.
I MySpaced for a long time. Shameful to
Oh,
say.
that goes back.
Ron, would you rather have a hamster-sized elephant or an elephant-sized hamster? These are the silly ones. I love these.
Hamster-sized elephant or elephant-sized.
You gotta visualize it.
It's the same thing.
I didn't think of it that way. Wait a
I'll
minute,
take
wait
the
a
first
minute.
one because it doesn't matter. But I think you meant a
No, they're both not the same thing.
An
A little
elephant-sized
tiny,
hamster.
a little tiny elephant, or a giant hamster. Let me be specific for you, Ron.
Better.
Let me
That's better.
unpack this for you.
All right, I'll have to play this tape back.
Yeah.
And it's not even a tape.
It wasn't
anymore.
the same thing, but you made me think it was
Okay,
for a second.
All right, elephant hamster.
A tiny little elephant.
Tiny little, that's cute.
Wouldn't it be adorable?
Yes.
Of course.
Oh, that's a no.
You don't want a giant hamster. That would be a problem.
That's a
That's
no-brainer.
problematic.
That's a no-brainer.
But it was a
Problematic.
brainer. It was a brainer for a minute for you. It was a
I thought you
hurt
said
my
the
brainer.
exact same thing, which would be very clever on your part, actually.
Ooh, I will remember that now.
That's the would you rather twist
I'm
question.
going to troll Ron a little bit
Yeah.
in the future.
All right, I'll ask you this question, which is kind of more social than anything.
Okay.
Would you rather have a big family or a small family?
A small family, of
Me
course.
too.
What is this Italian nonsense?
A lot of
The
people
Catholics
like
that keep
a lot
breeding.
of people like the big family.
No, I know, because they were raised that
Yeah,
way in the
Well,
big family.
I think it's a question of how you were raised. I really do.
No, my mother had a big family, and then she had a small family.
If I were ever raised in a big
She didn't
family,
want
the
a
last
big
thing I
family.
would want would be a big family.
That's my mom. She
Yeah.
didn't do it. She had 7. There were
Good
7
for
of
her.
them.
Oh gosh.
No, you don't do that.
Well, you're trying to mirror a fairy tale there.
Well, that's gonna go with my next question. Then,
Okay.
It kind of ties in.
Go on.
Would you rather be poor all your life, or have a lot of money and then lose it?
Oh wow, the outcome on both sucks.
Yeah, but once you have it, then you're without it, or never have it. Look at it that way, Ron.
How long did I have it?
Doesn't give me that information. But you have a lot of money and then lose it.
There's no good answer to that one because the result is the
Sophie's
same.
choice. Sophie's choice.
I would guess be poor all the time because then I would.
We wouldn't know
be-
any better.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. That is so much
It's a
of
Bernie
life.
Madoff question, though.
That Madoff guy.
Yeah.
He changed the world for me because I don't trust anybody financially at all anymore.
No.
Whether it be for investment or borrowing $10 from
You got to
somebody.
mail everything, too. You really don't trust. You're not Facebooking any mail
Tough
and
world,
stuff.
Tori.
Bernie, what have you done?
Right,
The
I'm
bad Bernie,
serious.
not the good Bernie.
I didn't know that people could actually get away with that, but I've learned the older I get, the more I realize things aren't so great, really.
You're just figuring that out.
I figured that out probably at the age of 3.
So it's not the
But
older
at 2,
you got.
at 2 I was fooled.
You were.
At 2,
You
I was
were.
totally fooled.
Awesome.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
All right. Would you rather eat all your meals off the ground or eat all your meals with your hands?
Oh, my God.
That's a stupid one.
Then why did you ask me? I'm going to eat with my hands.
It looked interesting when I looked at the whole sentence.
I'll
but
just eat corn on the cob, dude.
yeah, it's a stupid one. Let me go again.
I threw it on the ground.
All right. Would you rather bathe in worms or shower and vomit? Well, that's easy too.
Bathe in worms.
Yeah, me too.
God, that's the question made me throw up a little in my mouth.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God, Ron.
Really?
You're on the disgusting
And
roll
you're
today.
going to fool around with the chef?
I don't
What if
care
the
if he
sh-
spits in my food. How am I supposed?
What if
What am
he
I supposed
vomits
to
in your
know?
food? What if he
I didn't
vomits in-
say vomit. I said spit. They don't have time to vomit. Then they get a stick. You know what? Then I said it's
Have time to-
regurgitating stuff.
I have no time to vomit. You look you look sick. You're like you're going to throw up. I have no time to throw up. I'm very busy.
No.
right.
You're going to make out with the chef. See, that's how rumors get started, Ron. My boyfriend's going to get mad at you. I haven't made out with any chefs. But we had this talk last night. I prefaced this with him saying, I'm going to podcast this tomorrow. And I am.
The chef thing?
The spitting thing,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
he
yeah.
brought it up. They'll spit in your food. I'm
Well,
like,
it's a concern.
and so?
Yeah.
And? What's going to come from that?
It's an interesting take. Interesting spit take that you...
I'm just spitballing with you, Ron.
Right. No, it is an interesting question.
Ooh, here's a perfect one for you. I never even saw this question. Would you rather go on vacation with your friends or go on vacation with your family? Ah, the man question.
Both of those are not good.
I know, Ron doesn't like to go anywhere with anybody. I'm making him do something now.
I would rather go on... oh, my, that's a tough one.
It's not for me. It's easy for me.
I'd have more fun with my friends, but my family
Ron.
should be the answer.
I don't say should. It's would you rather. That's not the name of the game.
I'd rather stay home.
But
That's
if you
not
had
one of
to,
the
if you
options.
had to go on vacation, what a hardship.
I'd say friends.
Ooh, I'm gonna say family.
Hmm.
I have to go with family. I love my family. I want to
Oh,
spend time with them.
It's not that I don't love my family. I spend
Right.
time with them all the time.
Okay.
But the friends thing would just be more laughs, more freedom, more craziness than family. It's something that I don't do all the time.
But if there's one more option, I would say alone. What about you, Ron?
I can only make sounds with my nose to that.
I'm the horse and you're the...
Seriously.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah,
We're going to go alone,
I'm
right?
not even going to waste the lip service.
We could go together then and do our own thing, Ron. We could just go off. It'd be great.
Yeah, I'll sit next to you on the plane.
It's it.
That's
That's
about
it.
it. Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, right.
We'd make jokes. We do a
I'll
podcast.
say hello every once in a while.
It could be a
I'll say
live
hello
podcast.
every once in a while.
Hey, Ron, how's it going over there in your aloneness?
Maybe a drink here and there.
That's
but
it.
Other than that, no.
If we could have a third option on these, we'll
Yeah.
always go with the third. It'll always be nobody and nothing. Thank you.
That would be a very good card game. Would you rather plus your own answer?
Yes.
That's interesting.
And it would always be no one or nothing.
Yeah, because that's very restricting, these would you rather
They're
questions.
we have to make choices.
Yeah, that's
I
bad.
want nothing or no
Yeah.
one.
Which child will you give up?
Ooh.
See, and that was why they had the Sophie's Choice, because there is no answer
There was
to
no
that.
answer. And she had to because they said, we'll take both if you don't.
Yeah.
They were going to take them both.
Oh.
They forced her hand.
Oh, I go for 2.
Oh, okay.
that's
See?
interesting.
Ooh, there you go. We hadn't thought of that one.
That's a
Really?
joke.
You'll take them both?
I'm
There you
kidding.
go.
I'm
Please,
kidding.
enjoy.
But you're asking me to choose between 2 of them? No, I can't do that. I cannot do that.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
No, those are terrible questions. And
That's
terrible
the best
dilemmas.
kind.
Well,
Best kind.
yeah, if you're going to play
I'm
the
going to
game.
bathe in worms then. That's
It's
it.
time to come off of this thing.
That's right.
Would you
Love that. Love that song.
Would you rather we...
It's my jam.
Yeah. Really?
It is. Once a week, it's my jam.
Oh, okay.
I jam
Well,
out to other
this has
stuff.
been a very hostile show.
It's just my
Not-
mood,
not, not
Ron.
very hostile, actually.
But you know me so well.
This is my mood all the time.
You know
but
me
I-
better
but
than
I-
a lot of people, I think.
Uh-oh.
But, that's no accident.
No accident. I'll show you an accident.
You know?
All right. Hey, join us again. Hey.
I didn't just say anything the last time you said it, but that's the second hey in the show. Just so you know who's counting.
That's funny. Hey, we're going to be back next week with more of this.
Happy VD Day.
Yeah, you too.
Don't get VD.
All right. We wish you peace.
Trap.
Oh, man.